Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Arlene. Today we're making chicken cordon bleu. Now I got this recipe from the files in our website and I have made it a few times, but I've modified a few steps that I think for me it's a lot faster, easy cleanup, but the flavor is still there. Okay, let me show you what I did. As always, check in the description box. There's a little triangle on the right side. Click on it. The recipe, the breakdown, and the measurements for the recipe show up. Everything you need to know about this recipe is in that little box. Let me run you through the ingredients really quick. The first thing that I have is boneless, skinless chicken breast, and what I did is I put it in my little baggie and I pounded it with a kitchen mallet. All you want is a thin, boneless, skinless chicken breast. We have some low sodium ham, and all I did is I went to the deli section and I asked the lady for whatever amount is it that I needed of low sodium ham. That's it, nothing fancy. We have some reduced fat Swiss cheese. We have some asparagus, some Smart Balance, some low sodium or no sodium chicken broth. I'm using no sodium. Some fresh minced garlic, and the original recipe doesn't have it, but I need to have my garlic, so some fresh minced garlic. Some lemon juice. Guess what? A little bit of salt. We're using salt today. I haven't used this in over a year. Some Dijon mustard. A little bit of olive oil. I'm using light olive oil. Some almond flour, and I find this in the regular flour section. And some water to cook the asparagus. Okay, let's get started. We are ready. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna grab our asparagus, and I already trimmed them. I just trimmed the bottom part. We're gonna blanch the asparagus in a little bit of water. That's all it has there. It has nothing else, just water. And it's over a medium-high heat. We're gonna let those sit for a little bit. In a skillet, I have olive oil and I have my Smart Balance, and I'm letting this melt. And I'm gonna let this butter melt slowly. I don't want it to burn. Now that it's melted, I am going to place my boneless, skinless chicken breast in there, and I'm gonna get my salt and salt it. Okay, we're gonna cook this completely until it's golden on both sides. I'll be back once it's cooked. While the chicken is cooking, in a little bowl, we're gonna add our chicken broth. We're gonna add our Dijon mustard. Our lemon juice. And our garlic. And then to that, we're gonna add the almond flour, and it doesn't need a lot. And we're gonna whisk this really good. Our chicken, it's still cooking, and the asparagus look like they're blanched already, so I'm gonna turn them off and drain them. Okay, see, this is what you're gonna get. And we're gonna set this aside until the chicken is completely cooked. I'll be right back. Okay, my chicken breast is nice and golden. I'm gonna take her out of there, squeeze the liquid, and separate it on a different plate. And now, these little bits that I have here, I'm gonna use them for my gravy. I'm gonna add the liquid that we just measured not too long ago. And I am going to simmer this on medium-low heat until it thickens. Once it thickens, I'll come back and show you the rest. Okay, we're back. Our gravy, it's nice and thick. It took about 3 to 4 minutes, a little over 3, but not so much as 4. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna turn my stove off completely. I'm gonna grab my chicken breast and place it over the gravy. Get my ham slice, place it over the chicken. and then my Swiss cheese over the ham, kind of like a sandwich. I'm gonna cover this, and the heat is gonna warm up the ham and melt the cheese. It's gonna be gooey. It's time to plate this baby. It looks gorgeous. I have my asparagus, and I'm gonna, with the spatula, remove my chicken breast. You see the cheese, it's melted, and I turn it off because I don't want it to melt completely into the pan. I want it to stay in the chicken. And then my sauce, which is super thick now, I'm just gonna spoon it or use my spatula over my chicken and over my asparagus, because why not? And there you have it, guys. Chicken cordon bleu, minus a few steps. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you on my next video. Enjoy.